I'm a fireball. Fireball. Baby, I'm a fireball.
Hello, Internet. This is Mr. Vermillion from Vermillion Fireball, and today I'm doing my first video. And yeah, well, it's gonna be a Minecraft mod review of the YouTuber Blocks mod. So let's get straight into it. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is my first video, so please, if it is bad quality, don't blame me. Blame someone else. Okay, so let's get. So, as you can see, this is a hall of YouTubers. And it's big, so this is gonna be a decently long video. So, keep watching. Here we have the personal favorite section of the YouTube blocks. First up, we have the Diamond Minecart, one of my absolute favorite YouTubers. And to craft his block, you will use a bunch of YouTuber essence, which is made by smelting this YouTuber ore here. And you just surround that in a crafting table. You surround the minecart in a crafting table with YouTuber essence. And that's the same for all the recipes, just with a different item in the middle. And all these blocks, if you right click them or stand on them, they give you a special buff. So, for example, the diamond minecart gives you haste 4, which is pretty decent buff in my case. I don't get why it gives you haste though. Pretty helpful though. So next we have stampylongnose, another one of my favorite YouTubers. And to craft him, you will use a diamond block. Beautiful diamond block over here. And he will give you regeneration 2, also pretty helpful in mob battling situations. Next up, we have Jen / Supergirly Gamer, who is stampylongnose's girlfriend, and they do a lot of survivals together. So let's see what she gives you. Regeneration 4, which is also very, very, very helpful. And to craft her, you use a lava bucket. I can totally see why this one, because if you watch any of their videos, you know Jen falls in holes with lava. So that makes a lot of sense to me. Next up, we have stampylongnose, who also is another one of my favorite YouTubers. He will give you haste 3. And to craft him, you use a milk bucket. And previously, he used to give you poison, and thankfully, I'm so glad they changed that, because now it's haste 3, which is a lot more helpful. And I really didn't get the poison thing. So next up, we have Ballistic Squid, which is a friend of stampylongnose, which I can totally see. And to craft him, you use an ink sac, which I can also totally get. So he will give you water breathing 4. Again, I can totally get. He's a squid. Okay, next up we have Pink Noodles. Woo! And if you've ever seen any of his videos, then good for you. I like him too. Craft him, you will use a stick, which again I don't get, but he gives you saturation 4, which is pretty helpful actually. Just run around sprinting all over the place, no hunger loss at all. Next up we have Thanksia, pronounced Thanksia. Craft him, you use a note block. Again, I don't really see how to use that one. So here we go, he gives you blindness 3. Terrible buff. I hate bad ones. But also, you can't stand on them, right? So that can be helpful for trolling if you want. Man, I should have brought a milk bucket with me. Next up, we have the Atlantic crafts, which are Joe and Cody, I believe. Craft them, you need a water bottle, which I can see why. They're a penguin and a chicken. both need water, pretty much. And they will give you night vision for 30 seconds. Most of these buffs, actually, forgot to mention earlier, will give for 30 seconds, but I'll just go over again. So pink noodles will give you saturation for, sorry, wrong button. Saturation for 30 seconds. Ballistic squid will give you water breathing for a minute. Stampy will give you haste for 30 seconds. Jen will give you regeneration for 30 seconds. Pat will give you regeneration for 30 seconds, I believe. Diamond minecart will give you haste for 30 seconds as well. And thanks to he'll give you blindness for also 30 seconds. So now, on to Slam account. Yeah, this guy, you can use hardened clay to craft his block. And any color can be used, any color hardened clay. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, there we go. So, any color of hardened clay at all can be used to craft his block. And he gives you health boost too, which is a very, very helpful buff, especially in those mob fighting situations. Notch. Now this guy is pretty overpowered. You need a notch apple, and it must be an enchanted one. Not the normal ones, an enchanted one. And I mean, seriously, that's like pretty overpowered. But then again, he does give you absorption 4, which is like way overpowered. That gives me almost 2 times as many hearts. Before a enchanted golden apple, totally worth it, because you can use it infinite times. See, I'm just like right-clicking over and over here. By the way, none of these blocks will ever break unless you actually break them, but then you can still place them back down again. Okay, so now we're on to the Yogscast zone. So, Yogscast, I haven't really seen many of their videos, except for really Lewis and Simon. Okay, so Lewis, he will use a book to craft him. Well, his block at least. I don't really get that one either. So, he gives you resistance 2. Still, I'm not complaining. A book for resistance 2, totally worth it. Now, Simon, or Honeydew. Cookies! Yes! Okay, sorry. You use cookie to create his block. Still, also, I'm not so sure why you use cookie, but he does give you haste 4. So, diggy hole. Yeah. I can totally get the haste 2 thing though. So, next up is Sips, and you craft him with a dirt block. Awesome! So cheap. And he will give you jump boost 4. So, give me a sec, let me just go outside to show this off. Boom. Look at that. I can almost jump my whole building. 4 blocks high jump boost. That's really overpowered for a block of dirt. Still, not complaining though. Okay, next up we have Sinjin, and you need a diamond hoe to craft him, and it must, I repeat, must be a diamond hoe. It can't be iron, it can't be wood, it can't be stone, it has to be a diamond hoe. So, he gives you water breathing for 30 seconds, which is pretty cool. Still don't get the buffs of the hoe though. Duncan, you will use, let me just check this, a normal piston to create him, and yeah, he gives you night vision for 30 seconds. Can be helpful in those, again, mob battling situations, and yeah, mob battling situations. Next is Martin / in the Little Wood. And you can use any type of sapling to create him. I can totally get that, because I mean, in the Little Wood, sapling. Yeah, put 2 and 2 together and you'll get that. Martin gives you hunger 4, which I may need that saturation now. Pink noodles. There we go. Yeah. Otherwise, that would have ended pretty badly. Okay, so next up is the team crafted, former and current. So all these guys have at one point been in team crafting. So first up, we have the legendary Skyless Minecart. And you craft him with a block of gold, or in this case, butter. So he gives you speed 3 for 30 seconds. I mean, sprinting with speed 3. That is crazy. Look at this. There and back in like, I don't know, a second. Okay, next up is Deadlocks, which is a bone. No idea what that has to do with Deadlocks. And if you've seen the review of him doing this mod, he doesn't even know what it has to do with him. So don't blame me on that one. And I didn't even get to see what he did. I think that is, yeah, instant damage 4. My game kind of crashed there for a second. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I did not see that coming. Also, I haven't tested a lot of these. Not to say that I'm unprepared, just to see the reaction and all that. So, yeah, instant damage 4. Not the best. Next up is True Minecraft Universe, or True Move. And, yeah, you use a raw pork chop, and it has to be a raw pork chop. Can't be cooked pork chop. Craft this guy, which I can kind of get, because yeah, Jeffrey, and Jeffrey's awesome. So he gives you resistance 3, which is like also mob battling situations. And for a raw pork chop, totally worth it. So next up is munching potato, and this is just a normal potato. Can't be baked, can't be poisonous. Normal potato. There we go. And he gives you invisibility for 30 seconds. So yeah. Next up is Asian Canadian. And a bow to craft him, which is pretty easy to predict because I mean, so many Hunger Games. Like seriously. He gives you also saturation 3 for 30 seconds. Next is AF Jerome, and you use brown wool to craft him, and it has to be brown. It can't be any other color of wool. It has to be brown wool, otherwise it doesn't work. And he gives you nausea 3 for 30 seconds. Why? Why? Ugh. I hate nausea. Sorry. Next up we have Sunny. I want a pair of those. Okay, so next, for Sunday, you use an iron sword to craft him. And it has to be iron. It can't be any other type of sword. No wood, no stone, none of that. Has to be iron. And he gives you fire resistance 3. That is totally helpful, especially in any kind of other situation. Next up, we have Bodil 40, another pair of amazing tools. You can use any type of leaf to craft this guy. So he gives you speed 3 and jump boost 3, both for 30 seconds. And yeah, you jump like a beast. I forgot I wasn't creative. Please. Okay. Yeah. Next we have Seto Sorcerer. Oh. We have Seto Sorcerer, and you use magma cream to craft him. Again, I don't really get this one, but anyways, he gives you fire resistance 3. So magma cream for fire resistance 3, pretty good actually. Yeah. Next up we have Caveman Films, and you use smooth stone to craft this guy, and it has to be smooth stone. Can't be cobblestone, can't be monster spawner, can't be anything else. Must be smooth. And he gives you mining fatigue 4. So slow motion punch. Yeah. Okay, we have 3 more, which I will be doing in this video, and then the next, all those other ones, I'm going to be doing in part 2 of this video. Okay, so we have Batch Reverse, and you use a melon slice to craft him. He gives you jump boost, tap sparkles, gives you instant health 30 seconds and use a nether star. Kind of underpowered. I expected a bit more from him. And these last two from King Crafted. Oh, again, forgot I wasn't creative. We're not able to craft because they crashed my game. So Weed Lion and Blue Monkey don't know what they do. But anyways, bye! I'll see you in the next part of this video.
Baby, I'm a fireball.